We be the warriors. The Most High sent, so you know there is no destroying us. Ordained from the womb, prophets back from the tomb to cast out all these false doctrines.
Wake up, black man, black woman. Read the book of 1 Kings, chapter 8, verse 47. Yet, if they shall bethink themselves. The Bible say, look, if y'all bethink yourselves, meaning remember who you are. Remember who y'all are today in the land whither they were carried captive. We were carried captive in this land. This is not our homeland, people.
That's right.
So we got to start remembering who we are. We got to wake out of this sleep that we in.
Bring it out.
We've been told one thing and then told another thing and then told another thing. We are not black people. We are not African American. And we about to bring that out. Read that again. 1 Kings chapter 8, verse 47. Yet, if they shall bethink themselves in the land whither they were carried captives, and repent and make supplication unto the land of them that carried them captives. And repent. We got to come back to God, y'all. We got to remember who we are. Wake up out of this sleep and come back to the Most High God. We must do this. There were curses on us. There were curses on us for doing not of God's will. There were blessings put on a certain particular people for doing God's will. The Bible is about one particular people. Read. Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments. Y'all hear that? It said to do all his commandments. We must observe to do all his commandments.
That's right.
And if you ain't gonna do one, you need to find out why you ain't doing it. Don't just believe your preacher in the church to say you ain't gotta do something. Search that thing out yourself and see what we supposed to be doing as a people.
Bring it out.
Read that again. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken. So it will happen if we don't listen unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes. That if it will happen that if we don't listen to God's laws, statutes, and commandments, that this will happen. Which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So that these curses will come upon us and overtake us if we don't listen. And if you know anything about the Bible, our people didn't listen to the Most High God all the time.
Bring it out.
Just like if your father and mother come home and they done told you to do something and you ain't did it sometime, you're gonna get it sometimes. So these curses came upon our people in this Bible.
That's right.
And they still on us today.
Bring it out.
It said these curses will pursue us and overtake us. That's what the Bible said to a certain particular people, not everybody. Let me do
That's
one
right.
and one. I'm going to show y'all that Moses was not talking to everybody at this time. He was talking to only God's people. Brother, did you know that God got a chosen people? You know that? God got a chosen particular people? Well, he do, bro. Step up here for a second, man.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
He got a chosen people. Yeah, come around here, bro, so you can see what I'm talking about.
Right here in my hand.
Yeah, he got that's right. He got a chosen particular people, man. And the people he chose was right here.
Bring it out.
So when you look at this sign, that's right, the Israelites.
That's right.
Those are the people that God chose.
That's right.
Give me Amos
Bring it out.
3 and 1. Those are the people that God chose. Now I'm just saying this, but the Bible say this, the same Bible that the pastor preach out of every Sunday.
Bring it out.
The same Bible, but they'll never read you this. The book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel. So hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel. Against the whole family, which are brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. It said, you only have I known. That's a real bold statement. That's what I'm saying right there. So God only known the children of Israel.
That's right.
But the pastor never tell us that thing right there. We're chosen people. So what tribe you from, bro? Exactly. All praise to the Most High. So your father was a so-called African American, because we ain't African American. Did you know Africa was named after a white man named Africanus, Leo Scipius Africanus? That's the truth. That's the fact. America was named after Americo Vespucci. So we can't be from the loins, from the ball sack of two different white men.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We are from the children of Israel.
That's right.
We are from Jacob.
Look it out.
You know anything about Jacob? So do you have any knowledge of the Bible? Any? You don't read the Bible. All praises. Well, we finna edify you today. I'm glad you don't read the Bible. That way I know you wasn't indoctrinated in any beliefs.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
So now we can bring you the true truth of this Bible.
Bring it out.
Read. What you want? The same thing. Yeah. You got to hear this. You got to hear this right here.
Amos chapter 3 verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known.
You only have I known. Give me Isaiah 44:1. You only have I known. He only known us of all the families of the earth. So who is everybody else to him? Nothing.
Hut. Bring it out.
Listen to this.
Isaiah chapter 44 verse 1. Yet now hear, O Jacob my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
See, he done chosen Israel. Read that again.
Isaiah chapter 44 verse 1. Yet now hear, O Jacob my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
He chosen Israel. These are his chosen people. All these people on the side, not just Judah. See, we've been thought to believe that the Hispanic man are somebody else. They somebody else. They don't belong over here. Hell, the people who put us in slavery don't belong over here.
That's right.
They killed, raped, robbed, and destroyed a whole nation of people when they came over here.
That's right. Bring it out.
And that was this tribe right here.
They gave us false belief.
Exactly. That was the tribe of Gad.
Bring it out.
So the true belief is this right here. 41 and 8. Isaiah 41 and 8. This is the true belief. Because they love to say that God love everybody. But we going to see who he chosen and who he loved.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Isaiah chapter 41 verse 8. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend.
See that? The Bible constantly say that he done chosen Israel.
That's right.
So he done chosen Israel above everybody else. Now I'm finna show you. Now see, we out here telling you that we the children of Israel. We could just be somebody coming out here saying anything though. Because the Bible saying the children of Israel. Why am I saying we the children of Israel? I'm finna show you that, Deuteronomy 28. I'm finna show you that. This is the greatest knowledge you can never receive, bro.
Bring it out.
This is what you need to know. This is what's gonna wake our people up out of this deep sleep we in. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15.
First give me Deuteronomy 1 and 1. Because you need to see who we talking to right here. This is who the whole Bible is about. The whole Bible is about these people. The Old Testament and the New Testament.
That's right.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto Israel.
So these be the words that Moses spake to Israel. Nobody else. Give me 28 and 1.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So it says it should happen if we listen to God.
To observe and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord will set thee high above all nations of the earth.
See that? It said that if we listen to all the commandments, that the Lord would set us high above all nations of the earth. So right there you see God is particular. So if he gonna set this group of people high above all people, he must not care too much about all the other people. See that? So he particular. He choices. Or as people say, he racist. Yeah, he selective. So that was a blessing that was gonna happen to the children of Israel. Give me 15. This is how we know that we are the Israelites.
Bring it out.
From this day on, bro, you're gonna know that your flesh, your blood, and your bones is Israelite blood.
Bring it out. You're right.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So what he just said was, if we do not listen, this is the flip side to what he just read. If we do listen, we're going to get blessed above all nations. The flip side is what he just read. If we don't listen, we're going to get cursed. And the curse is going to pursue us. Read on.
Curse shall thou be in the city, and curse shall thou be in the field.
So it said, curse shall we be in the city, and curse shall we be in the field. Who's cursed, just of your knowledge today of what's going on, what's been going on, from since we was young? Who is cursed in the city of all other people? Who cursed? Who got bad things happening to them all the time in the cities of America? Us. So it just said these people gonna be cursed in the city. Who was cursed in the fields? The rice fields, the cotton fields, the bean fields, tobacco fields? Us. We the one did that thing. So the Bible only speaking to a certain particular people and saying what's gonna happen to a certain particular people. That's how you know right there. It's speaking on us. We the children of Israel. We are the descendants of who this Bible talking about. And it's something expected of us. But read on.
Verse 16. Verse 17. Curse shall the basket, and curse shall thy store.
So the Bible said, curse shall be your basket, and curse shall be your store. A basket, what you do with a basket? Just say, if you go to Kroger and pull a basket, what you do with a basket? Put goods in it. Put your belongings and things that you want to belong to you. So it said, curse gonna be your basket. So as you see, the things that belong to us, what are they? Where is the fruit of the things that's supposed to belong to us? We ain't got it. It ain't very productive. The things we put in baskets, it only lasts for a short period of time.
That's right.
It don't grow. Exactly, bro. I'll praise you in the spirit. And it said, curse shall be the store. Our stuff where we store our things in. So if we got a place where we storing our stuff at, where is it? Where is it today? Where can our people look and say, here go our people's stuff right here. We could go here. Nowhere. We got some mom and pop stores. I ain't been over here in years, going in and out these stores over here. So I don't know who in these stores, who own these stores right here. But I'm sure we got one or two mom and pop stores over here. But where are the chains of those stores? What a growth. When the white man, the Arab man get a little store, they end up growing chains of places. The Chinese man supporting one another. Our business is growing into a big business to help out our people. Because they stores are helping out their own people. They not helping us. We making them rich. That's what we doing. We buying from them every day. We make them rich in this land right here. Exactly. Our stores don't serve no purpose. The verse said, curse shall be our basket and our store.
That's right.
That's us all day long. Our stores and baskets are cursed. Read on. Give me 21.
Verse 21. The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto you, until he have consumed thee from off the land, whither thou goest to possess it.
So you might not be familiar with that, but pestilences was put on our people. All type of pestilence. If you think back to slavery, they'll be running, and they'll get caught with a disease. They ain't got nobody to take care of them. The Indians who were over here, the natives who were over here, they caught a whole lot of diseases. Smallpox.
That's right.
See, them pestilences was put on our people. Those are our people. They are the Israelites that the Bible speak of. So we out here talking, this ain't no hate campaign or no black power, because the power is Christ. Our power is in him. So we need to just come back under where our power is, up under Christ. We all about this nation of people, the same nation of people God is about.
That's right.
Give me 32.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So it said, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given into another people. Who that happened to? Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given into another people. That happened to us.
Bring it out.
That happened to us. They brought us over here, put us on the auction block, and sold daughters and sons of families. Even on the slavery plantations. They would take the sons and the daughters. Oh, this a strong book, young boy. As a matter of fact, they would even mate them together. They'll find a nice black woman who they feel like got the nice shape, the nice form to produce a nice, healthy slave young boy.
Bring it out.
And a buck young male. Breed them together and make some more slaves.
Bring it out.
So our sons and daughters was given into another people. I can't think of no other nationality that all this stuff right here happened to. We the only ones this happened to. So we are the children of Israel that the Bible speaks about. But they want to hide that thing.
That's right.
They don't never want you to know that. These preachers in these churches, man, they go to theologian schools to get their preacher's license. Some of them come up under the preacher as a son or whatever, you know, but they still going by the white man's doctrine.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
They still under that doctrine. So they not bringing the truth out.
That's right.
They not bringing the truth out. They not bringing the real knowledge. Let me show you what they supposed to do. Malachi 2:7. Let me show you what they supposed to do. Let me show you what we supposed to get from the priests in these churches. They supposed to be teaching a certain thing, freeing our people, saving this people from this plague we under.
Malachi chapter 2 verse 7. For the priest's lips shall keep knowledge,
So the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
and they shall seek the law at his mouth.
They should seek the law at his mouth. God got laws, the same laws that Moses told the children of Israel that they need to observe and obey, or these curses would happen. Those the same laws that apply today that we ain't doing. Go back to 28. Give me 33.
Verse 33. The fruit of thy land and thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed away.
And that's talking about the same thing. It said the fruit. Read that again.
Verse 33.
I want you to hear it, bro.
The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
So when they brought us over here, we didn't know this nation of people. We didn't know them. And immediately they started us off with jobs. A job for them. So we weren't getting paid for it. They put us on those plantation fields.
That's right.
So we were producing a lot of good stuff, but it said a nation would eat it up. They ate up everything. We built houses, they ate those up. They moved their families into them.
That's right.
Oh, they ate up everything that our people produced, and they still eating it up. They don't let us know half of the stuff our people make and invented.
We know.
Read on. Give me 36.
Verse 37. If thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
So it said we shall become an astonishment, an amazement among all the nations where the Lord shall lead us. Right now, we're an amazement to these folks. We're an amazement to the Arabs.
Bring it out.
We're an amazement to the Chinese man. We're amazement. Because they see us and they know we are strong people, but they look and say, but they don't own nothing. They ain't got no prosperous stuff in this land. They still working for the white man over here.
Bring it out.
That's what they saying. They amazed by this. They see all the money that LeBron making. Michael Jordan made and still making, the Oprah Winfrey's. All this money our people got, and we still ain't owning things to help our own people out. So we are an amazement and a proverb. What's a proverb on our people? That's a proverb mean a wise saying. So what's one wise saying about us? A nigga always show up to work late. But that's what they think. That's what they think. A nigga love watermelon. Niggas love chicken. You know what I'm saying? These niggas hate each other. It's a whole lot of wise sayings about us, proverbs. So they put on wise sayings about us and they talk about us like dogs. And our people think they are our best friends. And these people don't like us. And these other nations you got in your neighborhood, they just two-time losers.
That's right. That's right.
You may have a white man in your neighborhood doing bad, living amongst us. He's just a two-time loser. This his kingdom right here.
Look at that.
They run everything. They just done lost twice.
That's right. That's right.
Thou shalt carry much seed out into the field, and shall gather but little in.
See that? Same thing. We'll carry much seed out to the field, but we're going to gather little of the harvest. Very little.
First, I want to get in Nehemiah 8. I'm going to show you why we're out here. He just showed you some of the curses. We finna go through some more curses, because this one thing our people need. Our people need to really know why we're in the conditions that we in. This is not by coincidence or by accident. It's from your disobedience. And we've been disobedient since Moses. And we still disobedient this day. We'll listen to a pastor. Our people will listen to a pastor they don't even know. Give their money to a man they don't even know. And won't question him at all when he don't open the Bible. But we had a Bible out, and we get a lot of questions, a lot of different questions. Read Nehemiah 8:8 for me.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 8 and verse 8. So they read in the book, in the law of God distinctly.
So that's what we doing. Rereading out the book of God distinctly. Read.
And gave the sense.
We got to give our people the real sense of this Bible. They got to know that they're the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. And we going to give our people the sense of that. Read.
And cause them to understand the reading.
And we cause our people to understand what's written in this book.
Yes,
slavery is in the Bible, and slavery is Bible prophecy.
Bring it out.
We go to school, K through 12. Then we go to college and learn about African-American philosophy, different things like that. When you going to learn some real black history?
Bring it out.
This your history right here. Go back to Deuteronomy 28.
Bring it out.
Give me verse 28. Listen to this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness.
It said, the Lord shall smite thee with madness. The black man always mad. But guess what? Guess what the word madness means? Mental illnesses. You don't see some of our people walking around here fighting the earth? Don't you see some of our people walking up and down the street talking to themselves? That's madness. That is a curse. That is an evil thing. Read.
And blindness.
And blindness. Spiritual blind. Our people want to know the truth. The truth is right here in your face right now. But you blind to the fact. Why? Because you got all these churches on this one street. Then you got the funeral home right here. Come on, kid. Matter of fact, hold it and go to Ephesians 4 and 18. Because you said one thing. You said what? Darkness, right? Praise. Now listen to this scripture. Remember it said it said madness and blindness. And you said darkness, right? Read.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 4 and verse 18. Having the understanding darkened.
So they understanding of the Bible was going to be darkened. Why? Because we did not follow the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Read.
Being alienated from the life of God.
We being alienated from the life of God. We departed from the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Read.
Through the ignorance that is in them.
Through our disobedience. Read.
Because of the blindness of their heart.
Because of the blindness of our hearts, meaning our minds. Now let's go back to Deuteronomy chapter 28. And we're going to jump down to verse 29. We're going to go through these curses.
Bring it out.
You gonna know why and how you went into slavery once we get finished with the chapter Deuteronomy 28, 15 through 68. Read that for me, Mark.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 29. And thou shalt grope at noondays, as the blind grope it in darkness.
So it said our people was gonna be groping in noondays when the sun at its highest peak. It said as a blind man walk as what?
As the blind grope it in darkness.
It says as the blind grope it in darkness, meaning our people were gonna be looking for the truth, but they weren't gonna find it. Why? Because our people been groping in Christianity. They've been groping in Islam. Our people been groping in every religion on the face of the earth. But you will not turn back to this Bible. Why? Because their heads been filled up with so many different doctrines. It's crazy because our people think this Christ. Hold it up for me. Our people think this Jesus Christ. Our people got this tattooed on them. Our aunties and grandmas got this on a license plate. They got this. They got it in a big frame right there in their kitchen where you say prayer. So do you think that's the real color of Christ? What color was Christ? Let's hold it. Let's get there. Give me Revelation. You said his hair what? Like wool. Who on earth got wool of hair? So you already knew that picture right there was a what? A bald-faced lie. Yeah, that's the root of black on black crime. Look at all the crime in your neighborhood. That's the root of it. Our people would not touch the white man for nothing. But you look at your own brother and see nigga. Yeah. Read that for me. Revelation 1, verse 1.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
It says the revelation of Jesus Christ, meaning the revealing. Read.
Which God gave unto him to show unto his servants the things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John, who bare record of the word of God and the testimony of Jesus Christ, and of all the things that he saw.
And all the things that he saw. Let's see what he saw. Read.
Blessed is he that readeth.
Blessed is he that what?
Blessed is he that readeth.
The Bible say, blessed is he that readeth. Our people need to start picking up this Bible and reading for themselves.
Bring it out.
It says, blessed he that readeth. Jump down to verse 14.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
What did you just say? What did the Bible say?
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, so we know this. Strike one. Read.
As white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
It said his eye was as a flame of fire. Why? Because the prophecy was Christ was going to come drinking wine. Christ loved drinking wine. They called him a what? A wine bibber. His first miracle was what? Turning water into wine. So his eye was fiery red, like wine, because he drank wine. That's why his eye was red. Not like Cyclops, like the dude on X-Men. Nah, his eye was red with wine, red because he loved to drink wine. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Now, what color is fine brass? Brown. Okay, read.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burned in a furnace. So if you throw that brass in a furnace, what color would it be? Black. Christ is a very dark man. If our people knew that, you don't think things would be a lot better between the black men and our communities? Because we'll look at one another and we'll see Christ. I see my brother.
That's right.
But instead, we see different gangs. We see blood, we see Crip, we see GD, we see all that. Because we were taught to destroy, we were taught to hate each other. Our people had the Willie Lynch syndrome.
Bring it out.
The Willie Lynch syndrome is when we was in slavery. They taught the dark-skinned slaves to go against the light-skinned slave. You ain't never heard no dark-skinned man say, man, you light-skinned niggas played out. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's a what?
Bring it out.
He This man said that's a slave mentality. And that's what our people got. We here to wake you up out of it. We here to wake you up out of it. And this is gonna wake you up out of it, this right here. This the only way you gonna wake up. If not, the Most High will keep killing. Our kids dying at an extremely fast rate. Why? Because we constantly breaking the command. Let's go back to Deuteronomy 28. Read verse 30.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
It says, thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Meaning you had a wife or you was promised a wife. But guess who had to sleep with her first? Yeah. And then send her right on back in there with you. That's still happening today. Because the woman that you probably married, guess what? She probably had 6 or 7, or you don't know how many sex partners before you married her. Where all the virgins at?
Bring it out.
Where all the virgins at?
Crickets.
Where all the virgins at? That's sad. In the black community, ain't no virgins. That's sad. That show you lack of parenting.
Bring it out.
You see that?
Where the virgins at? No.
Read.
Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein.
It says, thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Now the northern kingdom of Israel, these brothers, the Mexican brothers, the tribe of Issachar, and the tribe of Ephraim, the Puerto Ricans, they build their houses all across America. But do they stay in them houses? No, they live just like we do. They live just like we do. Just like we built Master Big House. What else did we build? The White House. It said, thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Read.
Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shalt not gather the grapes thereof.
We planted the vineyards. We was in the wineries. We did all that. We fermented the wine, and guess what? And they got wine that's been aging for thousands of years. And they brag about it. Oh, let's go downstairs and get some Pinot Noir 1,000 age. Because they got it like that. Now let's jump down. Read verse 31. Because a lot of our people don't understand. The northern kingdom, the Indians and the Hispanics, they went into slavery before we did. That's one thing people got to understand. They went into slavery in 1492. We went into slavery in 1619. And we make up the transatlantic slave trade. They sold us for tobacco, guns, and money. You was the first commodity on Wall Street. You young bucks out here. You was the first commodity on Wall Street. Read that for me.
28 and 31. Thine ox shall be slain before thine eyes.
Now the Bible said, thou ox shall be slain before thy eyes. Remember, we had the Indians had buffalo, bison. What all the buffalo and bison meat at? Where is it? Can you find buffalo and bison meat in one of these stores right now? Now it said, now what?
Thine ox shall be slain before thine eyes.
Because they killed all the buffalo. They killed all the buffalo. Just like they distincted every other animal on this planet Earth.
Bring it out.
What all the lions at? They destroyed every animal on this planet Earth.
Bring it out.
Just what they did to the North, that's what they did to the Indians. They killed 1 million buffalo a year. You can look at that up, you can look up on the internet. They killed 1 million buffaloes a year. Stockpile of buffaloes dying until I stand about this tall. They taking pictures in front of us like they do today. Taking pictures in front of them lions that they kill. Who you think doing all the hunting? It damn sure ain't you, black man. The only thing you hunting is each other. That's the only thing the black man hunting out here. You won't last in the wilderness because you will be trying to go against each other. You won't help make a fire. You won't help make a fire. But you will be the one to spark the flame. That's crazy. Read up.
And thou shalt not eat thereof. Thine asses shall be violently taken away from before thy face. and shall not be restored to thee.
So it says, thou ass shall be violently taken away and shall not be restored unto thee. Have you ever heard of 40 acres in a mule? Our people still asking for what? Reparations. It said it ain't gonna be restored unto thee, read.
Thy sheep shall be given unto thine enemies, and thou shalt have none to rescue them.
Man, our sheep was given to another enemy, our lamb, our cattle. And we couldn't rescue them. Why? Because we was in slavery. We was the ones getting lynched. Your ancestors. That's crazy. Read. Let me see where you at. Read verse 32. Read verse 32.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Now remember, the brother brought out thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, right? How can that happen today? Say if there was your red car right there. Say if you had an order in Memphis Wings and Grill on your, like at about 2 o'clock, you had you placed the order. So you went in, say they real packed, they real busy, you had to wait a couple minutes, and you left your kids in the car. And then somebody out here see, and they videotape and give it to the police. Do you think they're gonna take your kids from you? Now, ain't no possibility they're gonna take your kids. There's another way our sons and daughters are being given into the hands of another people. What's another way? If they feel like if you ain't taking care of your kids to their standards, they gonna come get your kids. And they gonna give them to another people. I know you've been seeing how these white people been adopting these black kids now. Why? Because they see athletes. They see basketball. They see football. They see a future in our kids. But guess what? We don't even see a future in our own kids. And the other nations see future in your kids. Why you thinking they adopting black babies? Why you think they adopting our kids all around the world? Because they know our kids have a future, but we don't know. We hinder our kids' future with drugs, money, and prostitution in our communities. That's how you hinder your kids' future. And by not teaching them the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Showing them they the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. If our kids knew that that was the greatest thing walking this planet Earth, they wouldn't be acting so damn bad. They'll be giving the elderly people in our neighborhoods more respect. And they'll be treating our women with more respect. And our women won't be carrying themselves as prostitutes. Boy, it don't matter where we go, it seems like something always happening in the city of Memphis. It don't matter where we go. It seems like always something happening in the city of Memphis. Don't you know we be on Bedford and Macklemore every Saturday morning? When I tell you every time we be out there, it's at least 2 funerals every Saturday. But what a marching at? What a protesting at? You want to know why they on march? Because black on black crime normal in our community.
Bring it out.
But soon one of these white people will kill you. Guess what you want to do? You want to kill, you want to riot, you want to mess up your own community. Soon Tyrone kill Lil Rico, oh, that's normal. The nigga had it coming. You would say something like that. Man, the nigga had it coming.
Bring it out.
That's how we treat each other. But soon as one of these police gun down black kids down, guess what? You want to march. Hold up poster boards. Hands up, don't shoot. Laying in the street. Jesse Jackson had these folks laying in the street in 98-degree weather. In 98-degree weather. Matter of fact, give me Isaiah chapter 9, verse 16.
Bring it out.
Jesse Jackson had them folks laying in the street, and then get what he asked. Then he asked them for some money. Then Jackson asked for his money. Took a couple pictures. Then Jackson he had to be real with him. Now I need my money. Now y'all see what our leaders are about. Now you see what the black leaders are about. You see people don't want Al Sharpton in their neighborhoods no more.
Bring it out.
Read that for me, Isaiah 9, verse 16.
For the leaders of this people cause them to err.
They do what?
Cause them to err.
They cause our people to err. They don't tell them to come back to this Bible. They don't tell them to stop killing each other. They don't do none of those things. If those men were reverends and ministers, go to Holy and go to 1 Peter 4 and 11. Remember, Martin Luther King Jr. is supposed to be a reverend, right? Al Sharpton is a reverend, right? Let's see.
Bring it out.
Give me 1 Peter chapter 4 and 11. These pastors. This for these pastors too. Read.
If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God.
Let him what?
Let him speak as the oracles of God.
So all those men supposed to be speaking the oracles of God, meaning this Bible. The law, statutes, and commandments. That's what they supposed to be teaching our people. If Martin Luther King was teaching our kids this, hold it and go to Leviticus 19 and 17. If Martin Luther King Jr., Jesse Jackson, and Al Sharpton were teaching our young black men this, when they go to them protests and them riots, everything gonna be a lot better because our communities are missing law and order. And our young men need discipline.
That's right.
Read.
The book of Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
But they told you you should hate the enemy in your heart. Now you shall not hate who?
Thy brother in thine heart.
You shouldn't hate another black man that look just like you.
That's right.
That's what they supposed to be bringing out. He should have brought this out at the Me and Your Man March. Read it again.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. You hear that, black man? Don't hate another black man because he looks just like you. If you knew you had Christ, blood running through your veins, you wouldn't act like niggas.
Bring it out.
You wouldn't act like gangbangers. You wouldn't sell your people poison,
That's right.
but you love your people.
Bring it out.
Read.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor. That's what we come out of here to do.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.